SmegMen.
Welcome back, motherfuckers. This is the SmegMen podcast. Here with Dan, Lewis, Jordan, Neil. I'm not letting them introduce themselves.
Alright, I'll put your dick away. We're episode 16.
Yeah.
We are legal in most free-thinking countries.
We can now buy a scooter.
Yep. And get fingered.
Yeah.
Is the law that when you're 16, you can only have sex with someone up to like 18? Or is it like when you're 16, you're just free to fuck anyone?
I think others... Oh, I don't know. Over 16, yeah, I don't know. Maybe up to 18. I mean, if a 16-year-old started fucking like a 40-year-old, it's a bit weird, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a lot weird. It's all the way weird, Dan.
Yeah. Let's edit that. It's really weird, guys.
It's my friend. I'll leave him unnamed, but
Fabio.
No. Edit that out.
You go.
Schwenry.
Right.
We'll call him Schwenry.
Right.
And,
What's his schwer name?
Schwenry Schwulton.
Right.
Did he shrape someone?
No. It works in a disabled home, and it's not the disabled that fancy him, but it's this 17-year-old girl that started working there. She fancies him, and he's like 27, and so it's 10-year difference. But it's just like keeps like asking everyone, "Do you think it's creepy this if I try to do anything?"
He needs to wait till she's 18.
Yeah. And she thought he was like a young kid, I think, and then she asked his age, and he said, "I'm 27." And he said she just looked super disappointed.
Pussy just dried up.
Yeah.
The Sahara Desert.
I knew a guy, I won't name him. I'm not even going to pretend not name him the way he was.
That's how we do it. Everybody's names now.
His name rhymes with Madam. He was seeing this lass, well, they were talking to this lass on fucking whatever we're about at the time, so like 2009 or something, and she told him that she were 15 going on 16, and he was 17, so they'd been talking for ages, and I think he'd met up with her a couple of times before, but then she'd arranged to come to his house on her 16th birthday, so like he could bang her basically, and he had sex with her on that night. And then it turned out like a week later, it were actually like a 14th birthday or something.
Wow.
Right. Fucking hell.
Player.
I called him a pedo like 200 times.
Yeah.
Oh, Adam.
Yeah, what do you do? Like, she looked like she were 15, going on 16. Do you know what I mean? It's,
I think I know the one you mean.
No, I don't think you do actually.
The girl?
No, I thought you meant the guy.
Oh.
I don't think you know this guy.
Oh, I don't know him?
No.
Oh, right. So it's not.
Let's not start out in fucking.
To start out in all Nancy
all our
mates.
pedo mates.
Yeah.
Soon to be politicians.
Is there a lot of them?
No, there's one more. I'll leave him unnamed. I don't know how we got to that.
I did have an idea for the that bath that you found, Jordan. The raft. Is it still there? Have you been jogging since?
It will be there, trust me.
The bath that he found next to the canal.
Yeah.
Next to the canoe.
Yeah.
I think we should plug it up and turn it into a vessel.
Yeah.
And you should cross the channel.
Yeah, I'm up. The channel or the
English
canal?
channel. The English channel.
I'll tell you what, if we get 100 subscribers, I'll do it. Don't you be making loads of fucking accounts now.
We'll get Animal from India on the case.
Animal, yeah. I wonder what that guy's doing. Probably.
I'm disappointed. I was well hoping he'd email back after that and it'd be an ongoing discussion.
Yeah.
I looked up what those people actually do.
Oh, yeah.
I looked in a forum on Reddit for other podcasters, and it said they mostly just create a load of fake accounts and give your podcast a 5-star review without even pressing play on it.
Yeah.
To help it like get up in the rankings, which
Yeah.
it kind of does do a little bit. So if people are looking in the top whatever, they'll find yours easier. But
Well, if I had a look on can't remember what it was, but I saw something in Apple Podcasts. They say that the higher the rating, it don't put you like any higher in any sort of lists or anything. It's just people will see that it's got a load of 5 stars. That's all.
Right. So get those fucking 5-star reviews coming in, people.
Yeah, no fuckers reviewing us. If you like the podcast, review us. If you're not so keen, don't bother, mate.
Yeah.
Carry on living your life.
Yeah. Go do something constructive.
McGregor's apologised, hasn't
Oh, for punching the old man.
he? Yeah.
What?
What did he say?
We spoke about this previously.
Oh shit, have we?
Continue, Dan. Pretend that you didn't say that.
Yeah, he went on some sort of news channel, I think, and he didn't seem his usual self, which I suppose he can't be because he's always right cocky.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just don't think it was very genuine. He's obviously been told
Yeah.
that he needs to apologise, so
Did he
that's
say
what he's
that
done.
he realises his actions were wrong and that he's grown and learned from the experience?
Pretty much the same shit that
And all
everyone
that
ever
shit.
says. Yeah, pretty much.
Won't this be like the 3rd time that he's probably done that speech though?
Yeah.
I don't know if he ever has he?
It's just he threw that thing through the window,
Yeah.
didn't he? And it went,
Yeah.
all glass went in everyone's eyes. And
Yeah.
were pretty bad, really, I think.
Yeah, I went off him a long time ago, to be
Yeah.
honest. I wanted Khabib to batter him, and he did.
Yeah. Yeah, never a fan.
I did like him originally, but
Did you?
I started thinking he was a bit of a twat, because he is a massive twat, actually.
And I promise to never unleash the Kraken on a pensioner ever again.
Who just stroked it off and carried on drinking his drink.
I read what actually happened. He went into the bar and put a load of shots down for everyone.
Yeah.
Slid one over to the guy, and the guy pushed it away.
Yeah.
And then he put it back in front of him, and he pushed it away again, and that's when he punched him.
Yeah, yeah.
What a cunt.
Yeah.
Oh, now you remember.
I've just been listening to the last week's in my ear.
Replaying it.
Did you hear that? Like obviously, R. Kelly's in prison.
Oh, is it? I didn't
Yeah.
even know.
Well, he's awaiting trial in for tens of crimes in 3 different states.
Yeah.
One thing that made me laugh was that he's feeling miserable because he can't read his fan mail due to the fact that he's illiterate.
Right.
And they're also putting him into general population.
Are they?
Wow.
So I'm guessing he's been in some sort of protected wing
Yeah.
since he's been in there, but now they're putting him back in with everyone else.
His arsehole's going to be getting stretched, in it?
Oh yeah. He's going to do a lot of singing one way or another.
To be fair, the guy doesn't even sing, he just makes really passionate speeches that
Yeah.
sound like a song.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, it does, actually.
He is pretty amazing, though. I listen to him all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Michael Jackson. I'll just listen to all sickos.
I like Michael Jackson.
Jordan's not cancelling anyone.
No, it's not that, man. The music's separate from their pedo lives.
I'm not even
What
sure
would do?
Michael Jackson did it, to be honest.
I'm-
Although I said that once, and Marcus said one of the kids actually described his dick in loads of detail, like there's some sort of maybe birthmark or something on
I
his
heard
dick.
that.
Yeah.
So that did actually make me.
Yeah,
change
but
my
it's
mind.
like he's not going to whip it out and go, I don't have a birthmark.
I
You know,
would.
Yeah, but Michael Jackson, he'd probably shit in his pants, isn't he? I don't know.
I don't know. If it's going to get you out of prison, I'd whack my cock
suppose,
out.
yeah.
I'd whack my cock out if it had naught to do with prison.
Yeah, I suppose.
Bit strange doing it if you're on trial. At that
I'm innocent! Kapow!
Normally we have a separate room that you can go in and do this, but okay.
Slap his dick on the desk.
He's trying to rape me.
if you'll just follow me into the dick room.
Apparently Jeffrey Epstein's penis was shaped like an egg.
Really?
Like it was thin at the bottom, fat in the middle, and then thin at the top.
Really?
Yeah.
That's weird, isn't it?
And multiple girls described his penis in that way.
So it's kind of like it's one of them where you pop it in and they can't escape.
Yeah.
It's like a locking mechanism, like a dog's dick.
I suppose if you could get that to vibrate, women would love that shit.
Yeah. I watched a thing once. I think it was Ross Kemp, and he went in prisons and he would like interviewing prisoners who had like ball bearings put in their dick. You know, just
What?
little chunks of metal in the dick, you know, so it's like
Ah.
ribbed, sort of.
Oh.
And this guy got his dick out, it looked fucking disgusting. He had loads in there. It was just lumpy as fuck.
Ah.
It looked horrible.
Oh, implanted inside, not on the exterior.
And in the shaft, like not on the bell end, obviously, but it was like,
I know
yeah,
exactly
just
what
under
you
the
mean.
skin,
Under
just
the
under the
skin,
skin,
yeah.
yeah.
Ugh,
Oh man, that's
Jesus Christ. Like a fucking melted dildo.
Yeah, it looked awful.
Oh dear.
Looked atrocious. Speaking of getting your dick out, anyway, I've noticed a flaw in the getting your balls out trick.
Well, it's winter now.
No, it's not winter yet. But anyway, there is a flaw. You'll be saddened to know. The other day, I was sat at my PC. Without knowing, I must have just got them out. So I was sat there and I went, "Oh shit, I'm doing the ball trick." So there might become a point now where I'm just like sat on a bench, and I'm just like, "Oh shit, I'm doing the ball trick."
What, you unconsciously just do it now?
Subconsciously, I must have done. Just like I just realised my balls were out, and I was like, "Oh fucking hell!" I must have just done it. I just become part of my routine now.
So you're saying like at any point during this recording you
Yeah.
balls out.
You'll just have to let me know that I've flopped them out.
It's just giving us an excuse so we don't beat him up later on.
I didn't know.
It was subconscious.
Why have you got an erection then?
You need to be careful with that though, Dan. A lot of these wanker weeks I'm reading about sound like they're just walking around with their dicks out, to be honest. Being accused of all sorts of things. It's terrible.
Do you reckon you'd get a lesser sentence if it were just the balls you had hanging out? Like if you somehow managed to keep the dick in the pants?
Yes, they've got a big thing about it being erect on telly, haven't they? And if it's not erect, it's fine.
Yeah, you can show flaccid all
Yeah.
day.
Oh, can you?
Yeah, no problem.
Right.
Just as many flaccid dicks as you want.
Right.
So there you go. Stop getting your dick out in public. Start getting your balls out.
Yeah.
I think you probably still get some frowns,
Yeah.
maybe.
Depends how smooth they were.
If you flattened it against your leg and just pretended it were your leg or something.
What you?
Flattened.
What, your balls?
Yeah, just stretch them.
What are you gonna do about the ball?
Just the balls, just shove them right up there.
Oh,
Mine's just a big dangling piece of skin at this stage. No balls in it.
How much droop do you reckon you could get on a really hot day?
Oh, I feel
we're
like I'm
talking
pretty droopy.
gooch to bottom of sack.
Yeah. Basically you
Yeah,
gooch
I'm saying
to
a good fucking 4 or 5 inches.
Wow. I thought mine were crazy at 3.
3 inches, that's only that.
No, that's
No, 3
That's
inches.
couple that.
Like, 3 inches like that.
That's not 3 inches.
3 inches. It's good.
Dan knows what 3 inches look like. Trust him on this.
I'm a tradesman. I work with tape measures.
Right. By you, Dan?
Neil, look.
What?
Oh.
Droopage. Fucking yeah, like 3. I'd go say.
Nah, I'm saying longer than that. I'm saying like 5-6 inches or something.
Jesus.
Like on a super hot, like the hottest of days.
Yeah.
Your balls are down
Yeah.
near your knees.
Like past the dick. Like hitting your knees, yeah.
Your balls are just trying to cross the border into America. Trying to get past that kneecap.
Yeah.
Keep stepping on them and tripping up.
I'm happy about that. Like, I always thought I had proper saggy balls. It was like a big worry of mine, but you two about sagging it on some epic scale.
We've already...
We're still in his prime, Jordan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Growing.
Yeah, we're old men. How bold we are.
Speaking of balls, like we always do, have you seen that Naked Attraction?
Yeah.
Well, some woman rejected a guy on there because his ball sack were too tight. She didn't like the look of it.
Too tight.
Yeah.
Did he have like hefty balls?
I don't know, I didn't watch the programme. Apparently that's a news article, so I clicked on that shit.
Right, okay. For anyone who doesn't know what it is, Naked Attraction is a show where one woman or man goes on the show and they have 4 people, is it?
Yeah.
Like behind like a screen, and there's 3 stages. The first stage it shows like is it just the feet?
Yeah, I think so, like the legs and the feet.
Yeah, the feet and legs, maybe up to the knees or something. And then the second round the screen goes higher and reveals the genitals. And then the third stage it reveals them completely. Oh no, there might be 4 actually. It's chest and then head.
Yeah,
Innit?
and they're asking him questions all the way through.
Yeah.
But yeah, this bitch needs to educate herself on the male anatomy because, like, ball sack tightness is dependent on a myriad of factors.
Yeah, it must have been cold in
Yeah,
there.
humidity.
Yeah.
Fight mode.
Yeah.
If I go in fight mode, just my whole package just
I'd like to
disappears.
think in fight mode your balls do clench up because You don't want them just swinging about all
Yeah.
over the place, do you?
Seems logical.
How do you know your ball sack tightens in a fight?
Because I do a lot of sparring in my bedroom.
With who?
The shadow. Sometimes I look in a mirror and like punch myself and dodge it right quick. Never done this.
Naked, holding his balls to see how tight they are.
Your life just continues to amaze and sadden me.
This is what you do, isn't it?
That's what you do, man.
This is why you love Rocky so much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I even have a little picture of my enemy on my mirror and punch it. That's
Have you
what
got
Rocky
like a
does.
poster of Mickey?
Yeah, man.
Can you feel your balls tightening up, Rocky?
Just the shadow, you don't. There's no like imaginary villain.
Sometimes I do an imaginary guy jumping about, but I always forget. They always say a good shadow boxer imagines there's someone there and I don't, so might not be very good at it.
You mentioned that you had a picture of your enemy.
Yeah,
What-
yeah.
Who's your enemy?
I can't tell you. Can't possibly tell you, Dan.
A picture of me from when we were kids in my school uniform.
And that's like the first thing you look at every day.
Yeah. Look at it, punch it, and I start training.
Is that why you've just decorated your bedroom? Because
Yeah,
you've
yeah.
kicked fuck out of your room? I'm buying a gun.
Okay. What type of gun?
Right, I'm a bit of a history geek, aren't I? So
Yeah, I've noticed that.
I like the First and Second World War. So it's a Webley Mark Mark 6, sorry,
Oh.
which is the pistol that they gave to officers during World War One and World War Two.
Okay.
Hold on. What's it called?
Webley Mark 6.
And is this a rifle?
No, it's a pistol.
All right.
It's only a pellet gun because obviously they're illegal
Yeah.
over here. So.
Yeah.
But it's built by the people who actually built the original gun. It's got the exact same
looks nice.
blueprints.
You fucking wanker.
It weighs the same and everything.
Neil's just got a picture up and it's a goddamn revolver.
It is a bit ridiculous.
But it revolves. You get 6 shots with it. I'm going to use it to protect my house. I just want someone to rob me now. I'll just lean out my window and pop him in the top of the skull 6 times.
Why do you want a revolver?
Because I'm a history geek. That's the gun that they used in First and Second World War.
Is it a real, authentic gun or a replica that you buy from the war?
No, it's made as a pellet gun, but it is the they used the blueprints from the original gun.
Yeah.
It weighs the same and everything.
You're gonna buy a holster for it and strap it to your leg.
I think you get one with it. I'm not going to walk the streets with it. I'm not getting shot for this thing.
You're gonna buy a smaller one for your ankle as well.
Yeah,
I just have loads of weapons.
tapes it to his back like die out.
Well, I wanted to buy a rifle originally, which we
Yeah.
are allowed rifles in this country.
Right.
I thought it'd be funny to not funny. I thought it'd be fun to go hunting. I'd like to like hunt something and cut it up and cook it. I think that'd be quite an experience,
Yeah,
like a
to be honest, I wanted-
prostitute or something.
Yeah.
I was gonna say a deer, but yeah.
Never seen this dark side of you, Dan. Wanting to get weapons, and it's funny to go hunt
How much?
things.
Yeah, what? Just tell me what you think would be fun. What specifically would be so fun about murdering an animal?
Yeah.
Not like an endangered species or anything, but I don't know. Not fun, but like maybe I don't know, just an experience. I probably won't do it all the time.
Yeah.
I don't think there's something about we had to all do it at one point. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Otherwise, you died. I think it'd be a good. I don't know, just an experience.
Just wanna say-
Yeah.
Plus, when the world ends, I'll have an advantage over you guys.
I know exactly what you mean. You want to feel it yourself, don't you? The murdering of the animals. We're eating food all the time,
Yeah.
and you're so detached from
Yeah.
the actual thing of an animal dying.
So he's just got a massive bloodlust, basically.
Yeah.
You're just wanting to satisfy.
Do you know how much of an arsehole you're gonna look out in the fucking woods with a pellet gun that looks like a revolver?
No, not with that, you twat.
Try to
I'm
shoot,
on about with a rifle, with an actual rifle.
try to shoot a cow with it.
We're not going to try and shoot a deer with a pellet gun. It'd just irritate it.
I went to my wife's cousin's house the other day and he bought like one of those gas gun, a pellet gun, and shot a fucking rat with it in his garden.
Wow.
Did
Yeah.
Yeah.
How did it feel?
He was pretty proud of it. He showed me a couple of pictures and stuff.
I'm so sad. Showed me pictures. I'm so sad if I kill an animal like that.
No, I'd shoot a rat.
I've
rat.
put something out of its misery before though, like a little vole that was like dead. So I
Yeah.
just dropped this giant boulder on top of it. And,
On top of what?
I felt terrible.
Of all, it's like a rodent type thing. They're
Little
quite small,
mouse.
like mice.
Right.
Yeah, so I just dropped this boulder on top of it, and I just felt terrible.
That is a horrible way to kill it
Yeah,
as well.
Yeah,
Why the
but I
boulder?
wanted it to. It's gone.
I mean, at least it died very quickly.
That's
I
what I mean.
suppose.
That's what I were aiming for, but it was just. Yeah.
Probably didn't even feel any pain.
I almost thought I should have left that to die. I shouldn't have had the control of that thing's life.
Did
But
you
then-
scrape it up and bury it at least?
Yeah, but then people.
I'm joking as well.
But people are just killing cows and making pork pies. Do you know what I mean?
Well,
Swapping.
no, they're
a
killing
cow.
pigs.
Exactly, Lewis. It's mental. It's absolutely crazy what they're doing with these animals. No, they're making pork pies with them now. That's what's so
To be
crazy.
you could have said people are killing horses and making lasagnas. They were
Yeah.
doing that a few years ago.
Yeah,
Not killing
Sneaky
cows, and
bastards.
making pork
Yeah.
pies. Yeah.
Yeah.
it's insanity.
That was funny as fuck.
Well, if you like,
We've got a title for the episode.
Yeah, that is the title.
Jesus Christ, man.
I think we just need to go and break down, really, don't we?
Because I've just woke up this.
Would you not ever consider going like hunting or all?
Probably not. No, I know it's a bit of a pussy thing to like eat meat but not want to kill the animal. But no, it's not for me. I don't think. I think it's useful to learn as like a fucking survival thing, but not just. It leads down a road where you end up buying a house that's got a bunker and you start rationing loads of fucking super noodles and stuff.
Yeah.
You've got like all these different fucking pellet guns and crossbows and
You got your Webley Mark 6 in your holster on you.
you've dug loads of traps,
Yeah.
ropes and spears all
Built
over the
a-
property.
Built a trench and stuff.
Actually describing my uncle. It's got a shotgun room and everything.
That's it.
Yeah.
Does he have a display of animal heads?
No, it's not one of them guys. Just shoots them, but they're not real pigeons. They're made out of
Clay
clay
pigeons.
Or something, yeah.
Yeah.
Don't even look.
I'd quite like to do that as well. I was thinking a shotgun as well, but I was choosing between a rifle and a shotgun. I thought a rifle would be better.
I had a junior shotgun when I was a kid.
Did you?
Yeah, child size.
Child-sized shotgun.
Yeah.
Is there any more like stories of your past of more dead animals?
Why? What did I say about a dead animal?
You
I haven't told you, have I?
You splatted a
that.
little thing.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I used to collect dead animals. when I was young.
What? What did you collect? Like people's cats and shit?
Just like cute animals, you know, like if I found like a dead mouse.
Cute animal, but dead ones.
Yeah, but they weren't like rotten.
Oh,
They were like
right.
Okay,
it had just died.
What's the biggest dead animal that
think
you
it-
had?
What's the biggest
was
one you
probably a
inserted
mouse.
into your ass?
It was
'Cause you
probably a
definite-
mouse, not that. That were alive, and then it died. But yeah, I was really young. It's embarrassing actually. Why am I telling this? I wrapped it up in a cake. Do you remember when you went to parties as a kid and you got a party bag?
Yeah.
And it said party on front, and it had like a cake in it.
Yeah.
Well, I ate the cake and I went home with party bag and I found the mouse and I put the mouse in the paper that the cake were wrapped in.
Right.
And I wrapped it up in the party bag. And then I brought a young girl round. And I showed her my cute pet. And next thing, my mum came in, took it away, and the girl just disappeared. I don't know where she went. Never saw her again.
Moved schools.
Yeah. Well, that kind of thing, yeah.
I wonder why.
Yeah. But it wasn't like some sick thing.
Did
Or
Did
is
your
that-
mum not say to you, Jordan, this is really fucking weird and creepy and
Yeah,
unhygienic,
Now
stop
I
doing
just-
this?
Now I just feel creepy because I like hoarding dead animals.
I picked the dead rabbit up when I was like fucking 6 and like took it home and went, Mum, what's wrong with this? And she was like, it's dead. If anything's ever not moving, don't pick it up because
Yeah.
you can get diseases.
Yeah.
My mum didn't explain it to me that well. She was just like, "What are you doing? You dirty bastard!" So it didn't sink in the whole reasoning of not to protect dead animals. Though.
I guess we took like, information differently.
suppose it is a bit of a shock though. I never did out like that.
Did you not?
Do you remember those weird kids who ate worms and shit like that? Were you one of them? Really?
Neil just raised his hand.
I don't remember these.
For the people listening, Neil silently raised his hand there.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
Alive?
I remember trying it once when I was really young.
Fuck off, you did it loads of times.
I was doing it before you came. That's why my garden's so overgrown.
Yeah.
More of 'em in there. When I were really, really young. I just remember this little girl next door who were younger than me still. I saw her in the garden eating worms. And I guess I was
This
just
is what
inquisitive.
people
I
do.
was like, has she figured out some fine
Yeah.
fucking cuisine?
Yeah.
So yeah, I went and tried it out. And yeah, it's fucking horrible, as you can imagine.
Yeah. I ate a spider. I've eaten a spider before when I was drunk. That would more
Really?
to just show that I'd do it. Like a Bear Grylls moment.
Yeah.
You're a showman.
Yeah. You remember those weird kids who, in the playground, would run around with their arms behind their back? Like,
Wasn't that you?
bent over. No, the reason I'm bringing this up is because you told me it was JD.
Oh, right.
Go on.
I've got a memory of you running around with a coat though in the wind trying to fly. Before I'd ever spoke to you.
I don't remember that.
It's a different story.
And you saw him and you were like, oh, he seems just like me. I'm going to go befriend him.
I'm gonna show this guy my collection of dead animals.
Go on, you were saying something.
Yeah.
Are you on about like what, like Naruto runners or whatever?
What's that?
Yeah.
You mean like running like that?
Yeah, like they're doing Japanese cartoons and stuff.
Yeah.
'cause
Well, the only
it's
reason I brought it up is because Jordan told me JD used to do that. And I remember as a kid, even that young, thinking, what the fuck is that weirdo doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, when you saw kids doing shit like that.
JD was super fast as well. It's like when you watched
Yeah.
him, you're like, is that the real way to run? He like had his face near the floor near his knees, his hands right back like a Concorde, and just
It's
He
almost
is pretty
like-
fast at running, JD.
yeah, he was fast.
What were you saying?
Terrible technique. If he had proper technique, I think he might be the fastest person on the world.
Yeah.
It's almost like a defensive tactic as well, because if anyone's in front of you, they're just going to go down.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
If you're just running with your arms behind your head and like your arms behind your back and your head down a bit,
Yeah.
like you're just going to take someone out, aren't you?
Yeah.
If you knock into them.
I did used to run with my hands out straight as well, do you know, after I saw Terminator 2.
Oh,
I used to think I could run proper fast if I had my hands straight. If I wanted to go super speed, the palms would open up.
No, I never did that either. There were those kids who used to punch with their thumb inside their fist.
Yeah.
Clench a fist like that.
So you break a phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never did that either. I think I was just a perfect child, really.
And on that though, let's go to break.
Yeah.
We'll see you guys soon.
Are you the type of person that has constant worries about family, bills, and social status? Why not try heroin? Recently voted Glasgow's #1 go-to opioid for the 31st consecutive year, providing fast action relief from all of life's day-to-day issues. Just listen to these satisfied customers.
It's great. The missus told us to bob out for some baby milk. That was going on 18 years ago now. I just heard the little fucker's graduating from college. I'm on cloud 9. Proper good. Fucking give it a go.
I had constant worries about my ex-wife taking the kids off me after the divorce. Now I couldn't give a shit. Thanks, heroin.
How could you pass up on the unrivaled benefits? Seek out one of our local representatives now, situated near your local fried chicken establishment. And remember, a spoonful a day keeps the worries at bay.
So I had a bit of a think, because obviously we listened back to the episode afterwards, don't we? So I still stand by that was only semi-racist.
Right.
Like, all he said was, fuck Headistan. If an idiot...
Why are we going over this again?
Because, right, I had to think. All our countries are called like England, Scotland, Iceland, Ireland. If an Asian guy said, go back to fuckheadland, you won't be like, you racist bastard. You just say, that was the shittest line I've ever heard.
Great point, is that, though?
No, it's not.
It is.
So basically, all their countries are stands.
Well,
and
it means the
ours are
same.
lands.
It means the same thing.
Does it mean land stand?
It
then?
means something like that.
Right. Brilliant.
Well, thanks for that explanation.
Educated me a bit.
Because non-racist people, like, they never have to explain themselves.
What explaining myself, I was just saying.
Introducing the greatest segment in podcasting history. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 0.50.
That Urban Dictionary bit.
This week's term is wolf bagging.
Wolf bagging.
Yep, all one word.
Wolf bagging. Wasn't it another bagging last week?
Is that where a wolf stabs you in your ass and then you have to wear a colostomy bag for the rest of your life?
No, but if it was, it would be where you stab a wolf in the ass.
Right, yeah.
No, it's not. It's not that. I'll let you know it doesn't involve an actual wolf.
Okay. It involves some sort of predator.
No, not a predator. It does kind of involve an animal. It involves meat.
Right.
Does it involve bagging in the way we've previously heard?
No, doesn't actually involve a bag.
Right.
Wolf bagging, it involves meat. Is it like fucking a dead animal or something?
No.
Does it have like anything to do with like teabagging? Like a really hairy guy teabags you?
No, I do like the logic though.
Like a werewolf teabag.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I had some second, but that werewolf teabag put me off.
We have a category or a hint that it falls into.
It's
Does it involve a hairy guy?
I was gonna say homosexual, but it's not. It's just anal.
Okay.
It involves an anal sex act.
Something to do with a hairy bumhole?
No.
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 Interesting.
I was thinking that as well.
Yeah.
What you were thinking, like when you pull out and there's loads of hair on the condom.
Yeah. The sort of line I was going down.
Yeah, or maybe like when you come on someone and then throw pubes at them or something.
No, that's called there's a term for that.
What, you come on them and then rip your own pubes out and throw them at them?
It's called the gorilla mask or something. It's a Patrice O'Neill bit.
Yeah.
Fucking ages.
I think if I was going to partake in that, I'd probably trim my pubes prior to the event and put them in a little dish by the bed or something.
Yeah, prepare.
Yeah.
Don't have to rag them out by the fucking...
No, especially not after you've just come.
No. I'm stuck on this one, to be honest. Wolf bagging.
Bumhole.
I mean,
wolf back.
you're definitely not going to get it. I just really want to read the description out.
Right, well, you may as well do it then.
Wolf bagging. To have anal sex with a person who, prior to the deed, has swallowed a piece of raw bacon with a length of string attached to it. One end of the string hangs out of the mouth of the anal recipient, and as the moment approaches for the anal giver, he yanks the piece of string, causing the other person to vomit up the piece of bacon. During vomiting, the muscles in the anus become tightly clenched, causing an amazing sensation for the anal giver.
Oh.
So it's
Right.
kind of like a donkey punch, but a bit more extreme.
Yeah, it's a bit more technical.
Well, that were actually my next guess. So.
Yeah, that's mental.
Jesus.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know why I thought that was gay. Well, like when I read that earlier today, I was like, as if guys do that to each other. But then I read it again, and it's like, well, it just says anal, really. So
Yeah.
anyone could do that.
To be fair, even as you were explaining it, then I still had two blokes in my mind that
Yeah,
I thought it
definitely.
would get. Mine are. Which one shall I do first? Jizz Blitz.
Okay. Is this blitzing a person?
Yeah, like a bukkake.
Is it blitzing as in like spreading, scattering, covering?
Pretty much, yeah.
Is it shooting you come off a high place onto someone?
No.
Does it involve multiple penises?
No.
Oh. Is it where you come into a jet washer and then spray it in a girl's face?
No.
Is it where you come up her nose?
No. To be honest, I might as well just tell you because it's not as technical as you were going. It's basically just somebody who loves to jizz on everything and even jizz on you when you don't expect it. But that came off of this one, which is Jizz Bomb.
Okay. I'm assuming this is where you put the jizz in some type of device and then launch it as a projectile.
No.
No?
No.
Does it involve a collection over time of jizz?
No.
Collecting jizz over
No.
time?
It could do, but no.
Is there a surprise element to it?
Oh, there's a surprise element.
Right, okay.
So it's not just like a nail bomb, but with cum inside.
No.
Is it just like after like no fap November and you finally fuck someone and the cum is so strong. It's like a bomb going off.
No, it's not that.
Is it where you jizz in someone who's allergic to jizz, and then the pussy explodes?
No. Unsurprisingly, no.
Do you reckon there is anyone who's allergic to jizz?
Yeah, there are.
Yeah, there is.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that like a thing?
Yeah.
Wow.
Sorry to go off topic.
And you can be allergic to one person's jizz, but not be allergic to
Really?
another person's jizz.
And
Really?
my
Holy
brother told
shit.
me he knows a girl who's allergic to condoms.
Yeah, latex.
So the first time she shagged someone, she got like a
Died.
rash and shit.
Jeez. Way to bring the tone down.
Yeah.
I mean, we're talking about some real uplifting
Yeah,
stuff.
we are talking about jizz bombs.
Do we have a hint?
Is there some sort of terrorist element to it? Is it like just when a Middle Eastern guy jizzes?
No, it's sort of terrorising someone, but it's not really.
So there's a...
That's much more racist than what I said.
I'm black, I can't be racist.
Okay, fair enough.
Right, so you said there was a surprise element to it.
Yeah.
Is it-
just- Sorry,
So,
go on.
okay. Is it putting it in someone's food or where they
You're
have to
very,
consume it?
very close now.
Is it what the guy did where he jizzed in the orange juice and shook it up?
No.
Jizzing in a pie?
But if you think of if you think of a drink that has bomb in it.
Oh, so it's like a Jaeger bomb, but with cum.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
What, like Jaeger bomb? Yeah, Jaeger mixed with cum.
It's to covertly put a wad of jizz into someone's drink, it said.
A wad.
Yeah, that's how it worded it on Urban Dictionary. So yeah, that's a jizz bomb.
So yeah, enjoy your drinks I've just gave you guys.
Thanks for that.
Yeah.
I've got one. Another one.
Got another?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I didn't choose it just because it's really disgusting, but I'm going to read it anyway. Go to a graveyard with 4 of your buddies, dig up a fresh corpse, female in brackets, and have a gangbang. Afterwards, one of your buddies puts their mouth over the vagina. Someone jumps on the stomach, shooting out all the cum and maggots and such into the person's mouth, and they swallow it.
What is it called?
Munging.
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 Right.
You taught me. Oh no, you didn't teach me what that was.
What positions did you teach him, Neil?
No, Neil once. I thought he taught me something, but he didn't teach me what it is. It's his surname is very close to what it is.
Right.
Felching.
No, like he sucking cum out of someone's ass with a straw or something.
Yeah, yeah.
Is that it? There's no like swapping it back element or anything.
No, it's not that technical. It's
We can do that if you want.
just a lot of blokes jizz into an arsehole and then one bloke sucks it out and drinks it, I think.
Ah, I thought this was a one-on-one,
No,
like a
no.
loving act between two humans.
Oh, it might be actually. Yeah, the felching actually is just the act of sucking it out of the arsehole with a straw, I think.
Thanks for clearing that up.
Yeah. Listen, Murray, I'm teaching. Do you
I'm
want me to just-
learning.
you want me to just let you go around being ignorant?
No, I don't. Thank you for educating me. I feel enlightened. I'm gonna go sit underneath a tree.
I don't like superhero films really, but that Joker film actually looks quite good, I think.
It's got a load of positive reviews.
Oh, is it out already?
I don't know if it's just the preview or whatever, but
Right.
Everything I've read of it's been 10 out of 10.
Yeah, I've watched the trailer and I think it actually looks good. And to say I don't like superhero films, like
Yeah.
the only ones I've ever liked are X-Men, and the Deadpool. I didn't like Deadpool.
you not
I didn't
like-
like Batman.
You didn't like the Dark Knight?
I didn't like any
I
of
wasn't
them.
keen on them. Didn't you like the first Spider-Man movies?
Yeah, but I were a
Tobey
kid then.
Maguire.
Yeah.
I were a kid then. That's why
Yeah,
I
I'm-
liked them. I think.
But that Joaquin Phoenix guy that's playing the Joker, he's pretty good at playing them like twisted,
Yeah.
fucked up people.
You were good in Gladiator and stuff.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Whereas the Caesar guy,
Yeah.
it's just like evil as fuck, isn't it? But
Yeah.
you kind of feel sorry for him at the same time. But
I did. Why did you feel sorry for him?
No, yeah, it was
because he's like
you
a
were a right-
spoilt child or
you were a
something. He
proper
reminded me of
twat.
myself.
Because he also killed small animals.
And then what else was he in? Let's get off that. He was in.
Well, the new Joker
Walk
film,
hard.
it's not designed to be a superhero film, really.
Right. Is it a dark one?
Yeah, but Batman's not in it at all. It's
Yeah.
just the Joker terrorizing Gotham City.
Yeah, it's just like an origin.
Oh, yeah, I know
story,
that.
isn't it,
Yeah.
basically?
Are they trying to rebuild the Batman universe for it though? They're going to bring out a Batman with some new Batman guy, and then are they going to join the Joker and Batman together in a film?
Fuck knows. It'll be like
They'll do some shit like that. They
Benedict
always do that.
Cumberbatch is the new fucking Batman or
Yeah,
whatever.
it'll be somewhat like that. Yeah.
I like him actually. He's a good actor.
Oh,
Since we're on
that guy.
films, I suppose we may as well say that we all went to watch the Tarantino film at the weekend. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Apart from Neil, he pussied out because he's going to a Slipknot concert instead.
Damn right.
That's not really pussy. That's pretty hardcore, bro.
Yeah.
I feel
Well, it
pathetic.
turns out I dodged a fucking bullet by what
You did dodge
said.
a fucking bullet. It's the shittest Tarantino film he's ever made.
I fucking kind of liked it, but also didn't
Yeah.
really like it at the
No,
same
you know
time.
what? I didn't. It's not shit, but nothing for a long time happens. Nothing happens
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
ages.
It's very self-indulgent.
And also, I didn't even know they were about the Manson murders either. So
Yeah.
that also.
Yeah. Well, I knew who Sharon Tate was, and I knew that she dies in real life. And
Yeah.
I thought, oh, well, they're obviously building up to something
Yeah.
here. But, yeah, it's just really slow. There's just long shots of scenery and fucking, like a fucking whiskey glass.
There's some funny bits.
Oh, yeah, I think it's a funny film, and there is funny bits in it, but...
I think the film's good, but the story is just shit.
Well, there
It's
isn't really a
almost
story.
non-existent.
It's
Yeah,
like
it's
it's
just
like
a film.
2.5 hours of building up to
Yeah,
the last good 10 minutes.
yeah,
That 10 minutes is pretty fucking good,
yeah.
though.
If,
Yeah, it
if
is.
you don't like hippies, it's pretty. It's like the best hippie beating scenes I've ever seen.
Most of his films go out with a bang, don't they? Like,
Yeah, yeah.
Like I watched his last one recently.
Hateful Eight.
Hateful Eight.
Yeah,
Yeah, and that were good. Like, but the story were really good. Like,
Yeah.
they were quite slow.
Yeah.
A lot of people said they didn't like that. I liked it.
Yeah,
I liked
that.
that.
That were a
Really
good movie.
Because there were a through line, like you knew it were sort of building towards
Yeah.
some of all these
Yeah.
people that don't like
Yeah.
each other are going to be in this room
Yeah,
together. What's
yeah.
going to happen?
It was just like Cluedo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like constant tension, wasn't it, in that movie? Whereas
Yeah.
this one,
That were a
was
proper
nothing.
Tarantino film. This one just,
Yeah.
it didn't even seem like a Tarantino film.
It had about half an hour of Tarantino moments in it out of like two hours.
It was the
and
last
40
half
minutes.
hour when that guy started commentating, saying where everyone were and what were happening. That was the,
Yeah.
like very Tarantino-y, and the rest of it was just.
I
Just 2
remember
hours of
kind of
shit.
thinking, as he made this movie, thinking all the reviewers are going to say Tarantino's gone into comedy. This film's so funny and all this stuff. But really, everyone's just said it's shit. Hasn't
It were also.
It were kinda funny,
I
weren't
don't know if it were either you or JD that said it's the sort of film that film directors will love because there's
Yeah.
scenes in it where they've changed it around and stuff, and there's loads of old films in it,
Yeah.
isn't there?
That's what I meant by self-indulgent. It's
Yeah.
like we're not
Yeah.
all fucking Hollywood directors, so
Yeah,
half of this
yeah.
shit it's not nostalgic or
Yeah.
it doesn't hold any sort of fucking reverence for us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so wait for it to stream it, Neil, basically.
Yeah.
And everybody listening,
Yeah.
stream it. Don't bother going to the cinema.
Skip fucking what?
Just watch the last 10 minutes,
Skip
basically.
2 hours and 40 minutes of the entire film and just go
Yeah.
right to the end.
And I don't want to spoil anything, but it really made me want to get a pit bull. Like,
Yeah.
that made me want to own a fucking killing machine.
That is funny as fuck, that last bit as well, isn't it? 'Cause
Everyone in the
he's off his
cinema were,
tits.
everyone in the cinema were just fucking openly laughing, but like grimacing at the same time. It
Yeah.
was pretty cool actually. But yeah,
Well, there were only us lot laughing, weren't there? When
Yeah,
we
I
went?
remember being embarrassed, like, all laughing that
Me,
much
you,
in
and JD
points.
were laughing, and nobody else was. There were one other
Yeah.
woman who were laughing, and everybody else were just watching it.
Super serious.
oh no, pretty much everyone when we went to cinema were
Yeah.
Really?
pissing themselves
It
in that
felt
last 10
like
minutes.
it could have been a good comedy or something if he really
Yeah.
went for it, but
I like the bit where Brad Pitt goes to the fucking the Manson cult bit.
yeah, that
That's-
bit were good.
That's the first like bit of tension in the whole film, and it's like, oh, this kind of feels Tarantino.
But also, it were a bit of tension that built up to fuck all
Yeah.
as well. A bit about
Yeah.
a little bit of a beating.
Yeah, it just set up the last bit, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, fuck Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Yeah, it's his shittest film, but I also haven't seen Jackie Brown, which is apparently quality. So,
Yeah, Jackie Brown was sick.
and you said there's a film that's shit as well, Jordan. What were that?
I don't know.
I see lots of stuff.
There's a film. There's another one that I hadn't seen of his. What were the other film that you said?
Oh,
Put it on there.
it's not Death Race. It's
Death Proof.
it's something like
I haven't
that.
seen that either.
It's got Kurt Russell in it. It's about a guy that murders people in his car because his little seat is death proof, and whatever sat next to him isn't. So he just drives like 1,000 miles an hour and crashes into
I
someone.
fucking well likes that one.
I think it's okay. That's what I'm saying. It's just a weird Tarantino
won't-
movie.
yeah,
it's not a
but it-
classic like
I
normal.
like the way he sort of described it. He said because he has this big universe throughout all his films where all the characters are basically in the same universe. He said that he did 2 films. He did that one and another one, and he said they were films
Yeah.
that characters in his universe would
Yeah.
watch.
I think he even tied it in with that Robert Rodriguez. I think he was making films in like the same universe type of shit. Like,
so the films within his
Yeah.
films, basically. So it were meant to be sort of ridiculous.
it is alright, Dan. Don't get me wrong. It's not. It's
But
not
yeah,
terrible.
it's just some guy killing.
It's just a weird movie. It's
Yeah.
got a lot of feet.
Well, they're the two Tarantino films that I
Yeah.
haven't seen. Have you seen them all, Lewis?
I haven't seen Death Proof, and I've only seen Jackie Brown once when I was like 11 or something, so I don't really count that as seeing it. I can't remember anything that happens. I just know it's got Samuel L. Jackson in it.
He loves feet though, doesn't he? This guy.
Oh, yeah.
there's a lot of feet in that film, isn't
There's
there?
a lot of feet in all these films.
Yeah, well, in Dusk Till Dawn, he's sucking wine off her fucking toes, isn't he?
Yeah.
I probably would suck her toes, to be fair, though she's fit as fuck.
Uma Thurman dances barefoot in Pulp Fiction.
Yeah.
Kill Bill.
I think
She
he's got...
fights with no socks on in that.
Yeah. I think he's got a foot fetish, hasn't he?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's widely
Oh,
discussed on the internet.
if that were Harry Weinstein, he'd be straight getting sent down, wouldn't
Did I say that Blackadder, the 5th series, it's not actually happening?
No.
he? Got us hopes up for that.
Well, you've only seen the first series, you fucking
Mate, I've been catching up.
Have you been watching them, really?
No.
Yeah.
Should do.
Tony Robinson, someone tweeted him or something saying 2 questions, something to do with football and the other one to do with the 5th series coming back, and he said one of those statements is true and it was to do with the football one.
Right.
So apparently it's not happening anyway.
Right. Yeah, probably for the best.
Yeah.
To be
So,
fair.
I did like it though. So
I'd rather see a Mr. Bean, to be honest. An old Rowan
a bit
Atkinson.
Mr. Bean.
An old Mr. Bean, yeah.
You a fucking child.
I watch Mr. Bean all the time. I love it.
Yeah, it's universally funny, but I mean,
I loved it as a kid. I won't watch it now.
I definitely don't want another Johnny Cash. No, sorry,
Johnny English.
Yeah, that's the one.
Johnny
I do want more Johnny Cash.
Yeah.
Don't want Johnny English.
I like Johnny English.
I haven't seen the 3rd one. I've seen the first 2.
Yeah, I have
watched
seen the first one. Yeah.
And then
I've seen the first 2.
I don't think I like Rowan Atkinson as an idiot. I like him as the genie. Like in Blackadder, he plays a good like sarcastic,
Yeah.
self-love. No, he ain't really self-loving actually, is he? But
No, it's just really cynical and acidic.
yeah, yeah.
Bitter, yeah.
Yeah. So that was fake news.
I think we predicted the future a few weeks ago.
Did we?
We were all talking about like what we'd get up to if we were astronauts.
What, raping and killing everyone?
Yeah, well, real life didn't mirror it exactly. But, some woman's been accused of committing the first crime in space.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
There's no laws in space though, is there?
Yes, there is.
Is there?
Yes, but you can only get charged and tried under American law.
Right.
Even though there's 5 different companies that, 5 different countries that visit and like repair the space station. Like,
What countries are those?
Don't know.
Russia, China, India, Japan, America.
Is it?
The world's flat, Dan. I've done my research. It's flat.
That was perfect.
You sounded pretty confident then, so I'm just going to believe him on that.
Yeah,
Wait,
but we
so-
have a.
So the International Space Station is considered American soil, basically.
I'm not sure about that, Jordan.
I don't know. I think she committed a
There's
crime.
no such thing as soil.
She committed an earthly crime from space, basically. It was some... What were it?
Like the identity theft, she like used her ex-wife's details to log into her bank to like see how much money she had or some bullshit.
While
like
she
that.
were in space?
While she were in space.
Fucking hell.
It's mad, isn't it, that? So they're
Why ain't
just
she
on
trying to like
YouTube.
jizz into jars and stuff like we were saying?
I don't know. I think females have a harder time doing that.
Yeah. Plus,
Another tragic inequality.
woman cum is also just piss as well. Just for anyone out there who's into that, it's essentially just piss. So,
It's full of life lessons today, you mate.
I know, Jesus.
this little bit of cognac, mate, is
Loosening you up.
yeah.
Gonna be so intelligent after this.
We're thankful that he hasn't got his balls out yet.
The window's open. The balls don't need to come out.
Keep seeing Lego written on there, and I really want to speak about it.
About Lego,
Yeah, that's what to say about
I used to
it.
love Lego as a kid, man.
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah, well, no, I didn't. I used to love Connect as a kid.
I had both actually, but I preferred Lego.
I didn't know that Connect is owned by the Lego company.
Yeah, well, I think they make them now. They're interchangeable. Like you can connect shit to it. You can connect them to each other, can't you?
All right, I didn't know that.
I might have made that up. I might have just lied to you.
I don't believe any of the past 3 lessons that you've taught me now.
I never. Whenever I got Lego, though, I never built the actual thing. I'm a bit of a maverick.
Right.
I went AWOL, made my own thing.
Went off grid.
Yeah, broke the rules, mate.
Off the beaten path.
Bit of a rebel.
Well, the reason Lego's written down, Jordan, is because I don't know if I'm having like a bit of a crisis. Because I'm nearly 30 and I'm way too into building Lego at the moment.
You do love a bit of Lego, don't you?
I really do. Me and my friend Kyle. Shout out Kyle, probably the original listener.
Yeah, him and my brother. So shout out to Sam as well.
Yeah.
You
like,
prick.
Pretty much twice a month I go over there with a different Lego set. But it's that Lego Technic shit where you build like vehicles and it's all got
Very
working
technical.
mechanisms and shit. But now it's got to the point where I don't want to spend any more because they're like fucking 50 to 100 quid a time or whatever for the medium ones. So now I've found out that people will make instructions. So you just type your set in and they'll tell you what else you can make out of that set. And they're like, you can fucking print the instructions out and shit.
That's pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah.
What, so like things that other people have made from that?
Yeah.
So
using only those parts.
Not actually in the fucking rule book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know that Corvette that I showed you?
Yeah.
Well, we turned that into a Formula 1 car last week.
But that were in the book, wasn't it?
No.
There were 2 cars though,
Yeah, there were a Corvette and like a hot rod thing, but the hot rod looked pretty shit.
Right, yeah.
Not like a Hot Wheels sort of thing.
And it looks good.
It looks fucking sick.
That's pretty good, that, isn't it?
And I've angled all the stickers that I put on it when I built it properly, like angling all the right way, so it looks like an actual fucking Formula 1 car. It's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I was a kid, I was well
Fucking
jealous.
sad cunt.
I was waiting for that.
It's not sad about that. I get it.
Everyone has their own little fucking things. I'm gonna buy a fucking Webley, mate. Okay, so
What's that, a gun?
that gun.
It's that gun that's still on the screen.
Or an ice cream or something?
He's gonna pretend he's in Gran Torino. Just go around calling people spooks and stuff.
You're gonna pretend you're fucking Lewis Hamilton. People have said you look like Lewis Hamilton before.
Yeah, about 9 years ago when I had a hairline.
Yeah.
I couldn't fucking get away with that now. I might just grow a receding afro and move to China.
I've told you loads of times.
Become a
Do the
minor
Earth, Wind,
celebrity.
and Fire hairdo. That half afro that he has
good.
that starts at the second half of his head. It's fucking quality.
It is
Well,
good.
I read a thing today. It was just like a silly article. Well, it wasn't meant to be silly, but it made me laugh. And it was like traveling as a black person, and it was this woman who'd gone traveling with a husband and 2 kids, and they were all like African American. And they said the worst place was China because people were just taking pictures of them constantly and like grabbing their hair and touching their hair in the street and shit.
I said that in a past episode, didn't I?
Yeah.
If you're black in China, they're like amazed. It's crazy.
Yeah, but you make things up, Dan. We've already established that.
Don't make
They were
things
kind
up.
of
Naturally, I didn't believe you.
They were kind of impressed with white people in Egypt.
Are they?
Yeah.
Egypt have seen a lot of white people, though.
Oh, they seem pretty impressed with me when I'm walking about. I'm telling you, they all touch you and stuff as you walk.
British
past.
used to own Egypt.
All right. Fuck knows what they were doing then. They're all touching me and that when I walk past.
Are you in the gay district?
I don't think so. Cairo.
Were you doing the ball trick?
Yeah.
Egypt is pretty hot, so you could be forgiven for that.
Visiting the pyramid.
I think men can do pretty much whatever they want there.
No, you don't want to get fucking sunburn on your balls, though, do you?
No. Is the answer to that rhetorical question? We're doing one a week.
Yeah.
It's time for the
Wanker at week.
So usually I don't like to write down the headline, but I felt this one was necessary. Dancing Charlie Flasher balancing pie on head before exposing himself at road junction.
Is this in England?
Yeah,
Charlie.
Charlie, coming in your ears.
Oh yeah.
So the court was told 2 women were stood in Susan Hilton Opticians when the incident unfolded at around 10 a.m. on the 5th of July, which I like that for a start. Just like these 2 women have had their eyes checked and they're like, yeah, just go have a look around and see see what's cracking.
Everything's so clear to me now.
Oh my God! Prosecutors said the women saw the 32-year-old man pacing up and down and acting strangely, whatever that means. At one point, he was dancing before he balanced a pie on top of his head. He then pulled his tracksuit bottoms down and exposed his genitals. Then, when he saw them watching, he pulled his trousers back up and walked away from the scene. Now, I'm going to explain what I think's happened here.
Okay.
It says, when he saw them watching, he's walked away. I don't think this man should be classed as a flasher.
Yeah.
I think this he's had his little dance.
Yeah.
And then he's gone, fucking hell, I nailed that. I might try balance this pie on my head. He's like, fuck me, I'm doing this really well. And he's thought, time for a little celebration. I feel like this is a bit of a cock-out moment. He's got his cock out, let a bit of wind around it and stuff. Then he's noticed 2 women are staring at him. He's gone, all right, that's inappropriate. I'll pop it away and I'll fuck off.
I mean, it's a solid explanation.
Yeah.
You say it was a pork pie he had on his head?
Yeah, made from cows.
All right. Well, that's exactly what I was going to ask.
It doesn't say pork pie, it's just a pie, but
Right.
unfortunately it doesn't explain.
Well, mine this week is actually a former NFL football player.
Who?
It's called Kellen Winslow.
Never heard of
I'm sure some of our American listeners will
Do
be
you watch
familiar with
NFL?
this story.
it. A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it starts. I think it started now. Or
No,
it
we don't give a
starts
fuck.
on
I don't give a
Friday?
fuck.
Yeah, stop talking. Anyway, Kellen Winslow was convicted of rape, indecent exposure, and lewd conduct. And that's not what I found funny. Or the most funny,
No, I'm
should I
going to
say.
say it's pretty dark so far.
Obviously, after he's done all that, his former teammates have then come out and described his behaviour in the locker room and
Right, okay, I'll
on flights and in
I'll
hotel rooms.
strap myself in.
He could always count on having an empty seat next to him on any team flight due to his ritual of watching hardcore pornography on his portable DVD player, according to former teammates. On one occasion, an equipment manager tasked with delivering the gear to lockers after hours walked in on Winslow masturbating at his locker 2 seats away from the entrance. He would often brag about cheating on his wife and having one-night stands on road trips. When pornography became widely available on mobile phones, he often watched it on his smartphone during meetings.
How old is this guy?
I don't know. That's not the important bit, to be fair.
Yeah, but when it came widely available, how long has smartphones been around?
I'm guessing this is quite historical, because
Yeah.
it says, well, I'll carry on reading anyway. He often watched hardcore pornography on his smartphone during meetings, 2 former teammates said, and then it says in brackets, nowadays such sites would typically be blocked by the building Wi-Fi, so I'm assuming it is quite a while ago.
Right, okay.
Teammates always begged to not have to share a room with him when they went to different states because he watched pornography and masturbated openly with no regard for who was in the room.
What a gangster move.
Later on in his career, after being sent to Florida, Winslow acquired a life-sized silicone mould of a woman's torso, complete with vagina and anus, to bring with him on road trips.
Wow.
Who is this man?
Animal.
Get him up, Neil.
You asked me.
Get this guy up.
All
I
the
want to see
huge-
him.
all these NFL guys.
It looks either half black or maybe Middle Eastern or something.
Right,
What was the
okay.
name again?
Samoan.
Kellen Winslow, Kellen, and then Winslow like that.
I used
British
to
bitch.
carry a portable DVD player around with porn all the time as well, so I get it.
Why?
Because I just had a portable DVD player, no one else had it. I had porn, it was cool back in the day. when you were
Yeah,
young.
so I kind of get that as a kid, I suppose.
Yeah.
That's him.
Or
Yeah.
like wanking everywhere else.
What's the point in it being portable?
Right.
I don't know.
It was just a trophy, wasn't it, really?
Yeah, it was just kind of a show.
I got me some of that pornography.
But I mean, yeah, that's my my wanker of the week.
Yeah, I like it.
Is that guy who doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah, I'm a fan of him.
Yeah.
Speaking of not giving a fuck, we never even continued the
No Fucks Given award. Yeah.
that we did 1 week.
Yeah, let's forget about that. What's yours, Jordan?
I don't know. I was going to ask what it is, but forget it. Basically, I just want to say before Dan's story, whether a guy naked in the street, I've read a few of these indecent exposures recently where it's just an old guy stretching in his window naked and people have complained on the street and It's been a big embarrassing ordeal for these little old men just stretching there.
What's he stretching though?
He's just stretching, moving his hips. I do it. So I'm right worried that someone's going to be perving on me through my window and go, yeah!
There's no one even around you.
Yeah,
You pretty much live in the fucking woods, don't you?
Yeah.
Right. Man on the run after having sex with chain link fence. This relates back to last week, Dan, when you were bringing up, what were they called? Ecosexuals? Or something.
Yeah, but that's not natural.
Yeah, chain link fencing, Mother Earth, bro.
All right. I thought
It's like Nazi Germany.
Well, it's all a waste of time, and that's why I brought this one. Right. Eliodoro Estala, 32, is charged with indecent exposure and failed to appear in court this week. The incident took place in Travis County, Texas. The victim describes the scene. I was looking out of my duplex window when I saw a neighbour urinating on the fence that separates our property. I started to film with my phone. He saw me and then took his clothes off. He put his mouth inside the fence and stuck his tongue out and moved it up and down.
Put his mouth inside the fence.
Yeah.
I mean, like, put his lips through one of the holes.
So far,
It appeared he was
it seems like the guy with the phone's a pervert. This guy's having a piss, so he started recording him, and then this guy's thought that he has to act. He's thought he's had to put on a show.
Woman recorded. It appeared he was demonstrating a sexual act of eating out the fence. Cunnilingus in brackets. I observed the male stick his erected penis into the fence and have full penetration sex with it. Estala was arrested after police found him wandering around his property drunk and naked. That's it. That's it, yeah. More to come on that story. Yeah.
Mine.
Another video this week.
Where were
No.
yours from, Jordan?
Texas.
Oh, yours were American.
Yeah.
Where's yours?
New Delhi.
India.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, so you stuck to Asia.
Yeah, I've been trying to do that.
That's
Oh,
the same
yeah.
here. I'm trying to stick UK, and then if I
Oh.
can't find all, I'll go
Yeah.
America.
I've been.
Because
sorting
America
it out.
always delivers.
Yeah. But I found this one again. You'll have to tell me if this has been used previously, because as you know, my memory.
You
is
should be
shite.
doing your homework.
Yeah.
Man 30 suffers rectal blowout when his bowels explode after his pals put air compressor up his anus.
Yeah, we've done that.
Have we done that?
Yeah.
I've definitely heard about this. I
Yeah.
think this from one I
You're
did.
disqualified.
Yeah.
I do have a backup.
It's got a backup, guys. It's not that China. Come
I feel like you were already ready for it to have been used.
I thought it's just one of them.
Just
things
let me know if this one's been used. It follows with a story that's been used.
Police catch man with almost 50 stolen diamonds shoved up his anus.
No, we haven't used that one.
Okay, we'll go with that then.
Extrapolate.
I have no idea how to say that name, Jordan. Do you want to have a go?
Don't pass it to him.
It's the same guy. Yasubio Padilla.
23 was
He's
taking
just-
it.
It's not even spelled that way.
That's it. That's his name, alright. Yasudio Padilla.
Yeah, so this guy was taken into police custody. Officers discovered he was carrying 44 of the precious stones inside himself. So they pulled him over at like a traffic stop for, I guess, speeding or some shit, and then he's basically took a bag of diamonds and shoved them up his ass.
How big were the diamonds?
Guess it's sort of regular.
Yeah, they'll be like
Yeah,
little
pretty little out
diamond-sized
there.
ones, were they?
Mm.
Apparently he got the diamonds from his uncle, and they just figured they were stolen. The story's kind of boring. It's the headline that caught my eye. Really.
Yeah.
Someone shoving diamonds.
Yeah.
And I was hoping they weren't in a bag or anything, so they were just tearing up his fucking ass.
Sharp diamonds in his ass. I'm not sure that they are particularly sharp though. They're just strong.
Yeah. Yeah.
Beautiful image, that, and it just diamonds pouring out of an ass.
No.
A dead kitten's ass. I did have a backup story, but there just wasn't really much detail to it.
You on then?
It were an American man. Police officers were called to a doctor's office because it had been reported that a man was exposing himself to two of the patients in the waiting room. And when the officers arrived, they found a man in a bathroom stall with the door open, wanking with a toilet brush stuck up his ass.
Handle side or brush side?
Yeah.
It didn't say.
Oh, that brush side.
What were yours two?
NFL player who wanked in front of all his teammates.
Oh yeah, what were yours, Jordan?
Mine's a guy having sex with the fence, kissing it.
Yeah, I like Lewis's.
I liked the pie on the head.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the pie on the head.
Yeah, the pie on the head. I suppose we'll go for that.
Fucking Dan again.
Yeah, I just find him, mate. I just find him. It's a gift.
You are the wanker of the week.
Wanker of the week finder. Wanker of the week finder.
Wanker of the week winner.
Yeah.
3-time champion.
4, I think.
Right, I think we're gonna call that a wrap for today.
Yeah. I ain't eating anything, so I'm gonna not have my Chinese in half time and just go home and have a Chinese.
Yeah, like
now.
you did last week.
Yeah.
Well,
You ordered a Chinese and then went and ate it in a separate room by yourself.
I don't like it sitting with it on my lap.
He's brought a bag of meat with him this week.
Frozen meat, that's for the dogs.
That's what it says.
I don't eat frozen.
You sure you're not gonna like get some bacon and a piece of string and give the wolf bag it a go?
Mate, I've got bacon at home and I didn't know about that prior to this recording. In future, you can bet damn right I'll be trying that.
Okay. Well, give us a review next week.
Yeah, I will.
I want to know what it felt like, what it smelled like, how it made you feel.
I reckon I can probably answer all of those already.
In one sentence.
Yeah. It smelled horrendous. It felt amazing. It made me feel depressed.
Okay. See you next week.